Adams hustling down. No, it's not icing. Minnetonka gets there at the same time. Adams ties him up. Hall working his way out. Tried to get it to Elmquist. It went right under his stick, and that's going to be icing. So, 1:35 left in the Eden Prairie power play. Puck drop on the near dot. Segfeld collects the puck, rings around the near side. Peterson tried to get it to Dobchak. Puck came off funny. Now Peterson back to Dobchak, who gets it in the zone. And it gets dumped in. Went off a play skate. Dobchak to Segfeld. Segfeld over to Adams. Back to Segfeld in the high slot. Saucer passes to Dobchak. Back to Segfeld. Peterson tried to center to Conrad, but that puck was cleared, and that's going to be icing. So puck drop back in the Minnetonka zone. 6:58 left in the first. 1:01 left on the Eden Prairie power play. Looks like they're going to the other dot. And Minnetonka gets a hold of it. Now along the half wall, Lee pinched in. Now Peterson in the high slot. Peterson with the puck. Cross ice to Segfeld, who took a sharp angle shot, and that went into the plexiglass. Now Lee, Dobchak, who tries centering to Peterson. Tried a couple of swipes. Now Dobchak puts it in. Dobchak scores with the goal. That was Dobchak. So Eden Prairie up by 2 again. 6:35 left in the first. Minnetonka coming into the Eden Prairie zone, tries to chip it around Wagner, no luck. But Minnetonka centered. They had 2 guys right out in front. Minnetonka tries to go D to D. Minnetonka cross ice. Wagner catching up with the puck. Elliott dropped his stick briefly. Tucker now sends it cross ice. Wagner chips it out of the zone. Schultz tries to get a hold of the puck. Minnetonka grabs it coming across the red line. Into the Eden Prairie zone. Minnetonka fed their D. Still fighting along the half wall there. Minnetonka comes up with it and gloved by Erickson and held for a puck drop in the Eden Prairie zone. 5:31 left in the first. Paul with the draw. A quick shot, wide of the net. Puck ends up on the near side. Minnetonka tries to keep it in, but Elmquist gets a hold of it. Minnetonka gathers the loose puck and working their way back out. Elliott. Cross ice to Adams. Adams to Elmquist. Elmquist got Sylvia to the right of him, along with Hall. Elmquist working his way into the zone. Still with the puck. Tries to send it towards the net. Segfeld does, and that goes in. Segfeld scores with the goal. Segfeld with the goal. Went just under the pad of the goalie. Kept it on the ice. Puts Eden Prairie up by 3. Paul taking the draw again. Sylvia, Elmquist, Segfeld, and Adams. Minnetonka sends it in. Erickson tried to put a stop to that, but it kept going. Minnetonka trying to get towards the net. Now Segfeld working his way out of the zone. Segfeld coming across the blue line, gets knocked down. Sylvia hits it with the high stick, so we're going to get a puck drop outside the zone. No, it's going all the way back to the Eden Prairie zone. Don't. Why are you doing that? Oh. Dobchuk to Peterson. Peterson back to Dobchuk. And he gets it in. Dobchuk scores with the goal. It's a lot more fun to say goal. More than... So Eden Prairie up by 4:29 left in the first. Dobchuk with the draw. Conrad with the puck. Chips it into the Minnetonka zone. Minnetonka D. Tucker fell down along with the Minnetonka player. Out of the zone. Now Minnetonka shovels it in. Wagner goes cross ice. Got it to Conrad, who reverses direction. Now Tucker working his way in, gets it into the Minnetonka zone. Conrad can't go in the zone, waiting for Peterson to get out. Now Wagner over to Dobchuk, who gets it to Conrad. Dobchuk takes a swipe at it. Now it's towards the net. Peterson was there to gather up any rebounds. Tucker now in the corner. Peterson fighting for it. Now Minnetonka ends up with it. And now a shot towards the net. Tried to get Tucker to deflect it in, but nice deflect. And Minnetonka clears the zone, and that's going to be icing. Or not. Erickson stopped the puck. Not quite sure what was going on there. Maybe they needed... Wagner was going off. Minnetonka coming in. Adams gets a hold of it. Peterson cross ice to Tucker. Tucker tried to get it to Schultz, but it hit a Minnetonka player. Now Elliott and Adams. Minnetonka tries centering. It's right there. Tucker took a swipe at it. Schultz did too. Minnetonka knocks it off the acrylic and out of play. I don't know why that puck drop is still in the Eden Prairie zone, though. Minnetonka gets possession right off the draw, and Erickson makes a couple of saves. Tried to catch it first. Now the puck's loose right out in front. Another save by Erickson. Elliott tries to get it out of the zone. Now a shot towards Erickson, who stick saves it away. To the near corner. Adams fighting for it. And Adams rung it around to Schultz. And Schultz sent it back behind the end line. Minnetonka along the half wall, tries centering. Schultz working on getting it out of the zone, and he does. Elliott tried to grab a... Now Segfeld back around the Eden Prairie net to Adams. Ended up centering to a Minnetonka player. Now Adams with the puck. Cross ice to Elmquist. Elmquist uses the handle on it, but keeps it on side. Lee takes a shot towards the goal when it goes over. Fighting in the corner over there, I think that's Sylvia. Tough to read their numbers. Sorry. Tucker with the puck. Goes cross ice, tried to get Sylvia, a little too hot for Sylvia. Lee. No, that was Elmquist to Tucker. Elmquist took a tumble going backwards, and we not quite sure. We have an interference call on Minnetonka going to the box. 57 seconds left in the first period. Paul taking the draw. Elmquist, Sylvia, Tucker, and Adams out there. Elmquist gets it to Adams, and Adams loses the handle on it. Now Minnetonka coming in. Tried centering and wide of the net. Went behind Erickson, I believe. Paul working his way into the Minnetonka zone. Hall still with the puck. Paul gets it to Adams. Over to Tucker, who dumps it in. Back to Hall. Brings it around to Elmquist. Elmquist comes right out in front. Oh, the goalie made the initial save, and the puck was just waiting for someone to knock it in the blue paint. Tucker to Sylvia, takes a shot wide of the net. Elmquist grabs the puck. Eden Prairie on the power play for the next 110. Elmquist tries centering, and then Tucker grabs the puck. Now there's a foot race, and that's the end of the period. So when we come back, there'll be a power play for Eden Prairie for the next 103. But in the meantime, Dave will have a little discussion with his team. Ten seconds left, and we get rolling again. That's all right. I want to get this corner over here, and I can't. People keep inching in. We are ready to go. Would you guys mind if they didn't get right up against the? Peterson with the puck. To Segfeld. Segfeld working his way. Gets it to Lee. He chips it in. Dobchuk. Back behind the net. Conrad ends up with the puck. Conrad to Segfeld. Back to Conrad. Now to Dobchuk to try centering. Puck's right in the high slot. Lee to Segfeld. To Dobchuk. Back to Segfeld. To Dobchuk. Peterson tried centering it. No, that was Conrad who centered it. And Peterson with the goal. Peterson scores. That was a bad goal. Me saying goal. It was a good goal for Peterson. Peterson with the goal. 6-1. Eden Prairie. Lee with the draw. Minnetonka almost had, Minnetonka still working their way into the zone. Wagner ends up with the puck. Back around the net. Tucker sends it back to Wagner. He bounces it off the wall to Schultz. It was met with some resistance, and it's back in the corner. Now Minnetonka coming towards the net. Tried centering, went off a defender's skate. Minnetonka retreating. Schultz on the prowl. Changed direction. Wagner slapping at the puck. Now Tucker. Lee able to grab it in the far corner. And Minnetonka reverses direction, dumps it deep. Schultz can't clear the zone. Minnetonka still with the puck. Lee took a swipe at it. And now centered. Minnetonka player couldn't get his stick down. Another shot right in front of the net. Schultz able to get it out of the zone. Schultz checked heavily into the boards. Elliott trying to work his way around the defender. Frey changes personnel. Elliott takes a tumble. Hall out there, along with Almquist. Minnetonka working their way into the Prairie zone. Sylvia tried to stop it. Now it's centered. On the near side, Segfeld hustling down. And Segfeld with a chance. Oh, Segfeld gets tripped. No call. Puck's shoveled towards the net. Sylvia turns and tries to fire. Adams to Hall. Tried to chip it in. Now Sylvia coming in. Sylvia fighting for it. Hall gets it. Now Almquist there. Hall takes a shot and that's barred down. Hall scores with the goal. Bar down. Puts Eden Prairie up by 6. Dropchuk with the draw. Conrad able to grab the puck. Spins it around, gets it to Dobchuk, who tries to go top shelf. Peterson gets the rebound. Conrad now gets it to Tucker, back to Peterson. Tries to go cross ice. Conrad with the shot saved by the Minnetonka goalie, and that goes in. No, it doesn't. Does not go in. It looked like it went in. So there's a whistle. Dobchuk taking the draw. Minnetonka rings it around the near side. Goes cross ice, tips it. Tucker with the puck. Peterson tried to deflect it to Conrad or Dobchuk. Now Minnetonka working their way into the Eden Prairie zone. Minnetonka tried centering. Peterson got a stick on it. Minnetonka, Tucker, and Dobchuk trying to work it. And Wagner ends up with the puck back behind the net. Wagner chips it off the wall. Minnetonka keeps it in. Puck centered. A shot saved by Erickson. Tucker, cross ice, coming to Peterson. Peterson has some space. Peterson takes a shot, hits the M. Now another shot by Conrad and saved by the Minnetonka goalie. So a puck drop on the far dot. Lee with the draw. Lee is excused from the face-off dot. Schultz coming in. Elliott moving over. Minnetonka gets a hold of it, rings it around. Adams lets it hit him, but Minnetonka gets it out. Segfeld tries to stop a breakaway. Now Minnetonka centers. Schultz grabs hold of the puck, working his way into the zone, gets it to Segfeld. Segfeld back behind the Minnetonka net, reverses direction. Oh, we have penalty going on Schultz for interference, maybe? No, tripping. Schultz going to the box. 10:01 left in the second period. Well, that's good you can hear me. I'm glad you can hear me. I was not... Hopefully you can still hear me. I didn't... If there's a problem, please let me know. Lee gets tripped. Elliott tried to get a hold of it. Adams took a slap at it. Now Minnetonka coming in on it. Erickson. Erickson makes a shoulder save, hits the plexiglass behind the net. Segfeld tries to shovel it along, and Minnetonka setting up the power play. Shot. Saved by Erickson and held. 1:36 left in the Minnetonka power play. Got Hall taking the draw. Wagner fighting for it. Now Minnetonka coming out, sharp angle shot, hit the defender's stick. Now it's on the hit the dasher. Elmquist brings it around back the other way, ends up feeding the line. On the high slot, dumped onto the near half wall. On the high slot again. Minnetonka tries taking a shot. Now they send it across ice to the far corner. Minnetonka still with possession. Tries to Minnetonka coming in, tried centering, and that goes in. That was a deflection type play. That player right next to Erickson was able to knock it in. So that ends the power play. Hall with the draw. Sylvia. Now Segfeld. Back to Sylvia, back to Segfeld. Elmquist tried to get it to Hall, and no, that's offsides. Hall taking the draw. Sylvia takes a swat at it. Now the puck's just rolling. Adams gets it into the Minnetonka zone briefly. Hall trying to work it. Hall able to get it in. Hall gets knocked down. Elmquist. Adams over to Sylvia. Cross ice to Hall, who fanned on the shot. Minnetonka almost had possession. Now Sylvia working it. Sylvia. Now it's centered. Minnetonka dumps it. And Segfeld after it. Segfeld working his way back around. Segfeld chips it in, and he's going to the bench. Eden Prairie's changing all their personnel. Cross ice, now a breakaway to Minnetonka. Shot, saved by Erickson. Pad save. Conrad able to get a hold of the puck. Conrad get it to Peterson to Dobchuk. Dobchuk taking a look. And they get it out of the zone. Cross ice, get it to Peterson. Peterson tried to work past a Minnetonka player. Now Conrad with it. Takes a shot. Glove saved by the Minnetonka goalie and held. 6:50 left in the second period. Dobchuk with the draw. Dobchuk sends it towards the net. It can't be covered by the goalie. Minnetonka knocks it out. That might be icing, might not. Wagner to collect the puck from Erickson. Wagner gets the puck knocked away from him in the slot, takes a shot, goes off the crossbar into the plexiglass. Another shot over the net along the near side, half wall, and sent around to the other side. Minnetonka keeps it deep. Dobchuk. Now Tucker. Wagner after it. Dobchuk gets a hold of it. Dobchuk hit Conrad's skate. Now Peterson gets it to Dobchuk. Minnetonka coming into the zone. Had 3 Eden Prairie Eagles on him. Minnetonka still grabs the puck though. Tried to wheel and turn, and puck went right through the blue paint. Saved by Erickson. Peterson tried to collect the puck. And that's out of the zone. Conrad with a heavy hit, and that's going to be a penalty. So Conrad going to the box for 2. 5:33 left in the second. Puck drop in the Eden Prairie zone. Minnetonka on the power play for the next 2 minutes. Lee with the draw. Minnetonka gets a hold of it. Tries feeding the line. Eden Prairie put a little pressure on, but Minnetonka is able to keep it in. Schultz tried to defend. Now Adams chips it around the boards. It's along the half wall. And Minnetonka sends it deep. Now cross ice. Erickson stops the puck before it made it to the backside where the player was waiting and was able to cover it. 1:38 left in the Minnetonka power play. Lee with the draw. Schultz able to get a stick on it. Schultz coming in on a breakaway. Schultz shoots. Oh. Fanned on the shot at the very end. Rats. Would have been first time I called Schultz's name. Minnetonka D to D. Schultz heading off. Cross ice pass. I missed everybody, and that is icing. 1:08 left in the Minnetonka power play. Puck drop in the Minnetonka zone. Hall taking the draw. Wagner, Elliott, and Tucker out there, along with Hall. Hall with the draw, tried to shovel it back to Wagner, just missed him. Wagner on the hustle back, brings around the boards. Hall able to get it out. Or that was Elliott, sorry. Elliott fighting for it, that's offsides. I saw that one. Even I saw that one. Hall taking the draw again. Got Wagner, Tucker, and Elliott out there. Minnetonka working into the Eden Prairie zone. On the corner. 33 seconds left in the power play. Elliott took a swipe at it. Tucker able to get the puck, reverses direction, flips it high in the air and dumps it deep. That's going to be icing. I assume he was making a pass to someone. But the puck drop will end up in the Eden Prairie zone. Sylvia with the draw. Puck's out in front. Elmquist grabs it. Flips it along the wall, and Sylvia's after it. Tries taking a whack at it with his stick. Now knocks the player, Elmquist working on it, into the Eden Prairie zone. A shot, pad saved by Erickson. Minnetonka retains possession. 5-on-5 hockey. Another shot towards Erickson. Makes a pad save, and now the puck is in the Minnetonka zone. Elmquist fighting for it. Minnetonka gets it out of the zone. Sylvia goes down. Adams, it looks like Sylvia might be called. Going to the box. I believe the coach over there is saying, yep, time for Sylvia to go to the box. He's excited about it. All right, just got dumped off the season cast, but we're back at it. Peterson coming in, tries shoveling it in, and save by the Minnetonka goalie. Peterson with the draw. Now to Segfeld. Cross ice to Adams. Quick shot. Gloved by the Minnetonka goalie and held. Puck drop on the far dot. Peterson on it. 1:45 left in the Minnetonka power play. Minnetonka ends up with it back behind their net. Got a cherry pick and play. Got it into the Eden Prairie zone. Adams chips it along and gets it out of the zone. Minnetonka goes cross ice. Peterson able to snag it. Dobchuk tried to work around a player and lost the puck. Now Minnetonka comes up with the loose puck. Working across neutral into the Eden Prairie zone. 1:08 left in the power play. Shot saved by Erickson. The Minnetonka player draped all over him. Puck drop in the Eden Prairie zone. 1 minute left in the Minnetonka power play. 1:59 left in the second period. Conrad with the draw. Still fighting for it. Gets it out of the zone. Conrad does. Minnetonka cross ice to the open guy. Trying to set up his D, but no one home. Schultz after it. Chips it towards the net. Minnetonka able to get a hold of it. Conrad there as well. Schultz knocks it away. Lee. Minnetonka cross ice. Chips it to the line. Can't keep it in. Dumped in, but that's offsides. 14 seconds left in the Minnetonka power play. Lee with the draw. Elliott able to shovel the puck to the far side, dumps it in. Lee after it. Lee reverses direction. Lee gets tripped, and there's the whistle. So Minnetonka headed to the box. It'll be Eden Prairie power play now since the Minnetonka power play just ended. 58 seconds left in the second period. So this will cross over to the third period. Hall with the draw. Minnetonka rings it around for Tucker. Tucker to Adams. Adams back to Tucker. Now cross ice to Elmquist. Adams Minnetonka just dumps it. That's not going to make it for icing. Tucker on it. Tucker circling around. Now tried to hit Elmquist, who touched it. Hall tried centering to Elmquist, who tipped it. Elmquist looking for the puck. Sylvia grabs it. Sylvia tried backhanding it to Tucker, just not enough oomph on it. Adams to Elmquist, who gets it to Sylvia. Sylvia centers it, and Tucker had the puck in the high slot, but couldn't get a shot off. So that'll do it for the second period. And there'll be 1:02 left in the Eden Prairie power play. It looks like the folks are heading off the ice. So I'm going to stop broadcast briefly, and we'll be back after they clear it.